Hey, beautiful people. It's your girl Rocqi, your revolutionary hippie from LifeIsRocqi. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and welcome to another episode of my Becoming a Feminine Woman series. I think I'm putting that here. Maybe. Could also be that's Mrs. Smartt to you. But I'm just having a moment of appreciation of my fiance having such a deep love and connection to another black man, a friend that he's had since middle school, high school. Especially because he's been struggling to make friends where we live now, male friends. And like hearing their connection, and I'm thankful for it because I'm like, you don't really get the opportunity to see an emotional connection between black men where there's wisdom and like actual love there and support, and you're able to talk to each other about your problems and things like that, and there's no trying to cover it up, because you don't want to be deemed as gay and shit. It's like, no, I know who I am, and this is someone I trust, this is someone I love, and it's so beautiful. And I'm like, how often can you have that, your guard be down, and you just trust somebody? And as much time and distance that there is, it's like you always reconnect and everything is cool. I've struggled most of my life to find that. Moment of tears. Maybe this is Rocqi's reflections. Oh. Yeah, and this is, and I'll go, here we go, back to Becoming a Feminine Woman series. This is where you need balance, right? I talk about becoming a feminine woman because modern women are unbalanced in our masculine and practicing our masculine primarily with our education and career. And it's our relationships that are a part of our feminine energy. And we need that balance to be whole within ourselves, whole with each other. We can't just be one or the other, masculine and feminine. We need both. And like, that's what I see that my fiance and his best friend have. It's like, I know my fiance, he's a very masculine man. But yeah, to just have that connection, it's embracing your relationships and embracing the emotional depth of them. And not being scared for two black men to say that they love each other. Like, that's so beautiful and powerful because, again, how often do you see that? Usually men are so insecure about their sexuality that they try to cover it up. Oh, I ain't gay, I can't say I love you, all that bullshit. If you know who you are, then you don't need to prove it to anybody. Just saying. But yeah. And you allow yourself to be balanced in your energy. Each of us have feminine energy inside. We just need to embrace it and practice it. We're meant to have both. Every and all genders have masculine and feminine energy inside of us. And we need both to just thrive in this world. Because masculine and feminine energy exists outside of humanity. It's the sun and the moon, day and night, summer and winter. It exists outside of us. And Mother Earth is in balance. It's humans who are out of balance with her. I wonder why. Because we aren't in balance within ourselves. And our ancestors knew this. Our ancestors were tapped into the earth. They knew how to stay in balance. They knew that our relationships and our families and our community, those were the most important. We've become so individualized. We barely care about ourselves, let alone each other. And that's why we're losing our way. I had so much hope, and we took a turn hard, and it's like, God, this metaverse is coming, and I'm like, we're in the middle of climate change impacting us, and I'm like, yo, humanity is like, we are not on a good path right now. We need to reconnect and be in balance. It's the only way that's sustainable. Humans are literally going to kill themselves. Like, it's not good. Not good. Our spirit needs balance. So, I just wanted to take this moment to be thankful for them and remind you all. And I'll have another episode about what it looks like as far as more qualities of masculine and feminine energy, as well as how to practice them, how to be in balance in each of them, and then both. I've already done my 10 ways to practice your feminine energy. So I'll put the video on that on the end screen. But yeah. I know I've let go of my masculine. I'm ready to be a mommy. I'm ready to be a wife. My career, it'll be there. But I want to take some time to just enjoy this peaceful ass bubble I've created for my life. Yes, I still want to have a bigger impact than my family. But my family has also become another purpose in my life. Check out my Mommy Fever series for that. Yeah. When women say they can't work. Now, yes, the transition of like literally depending on him for money is not sitting well. I've had my own bag and not having to ask anybody money for a long time. So it's definitely a transition. It's not like I'm out for the count. It's just I'm transitioning my career. Check out Manifest Realities Happiness Coaching, link in the description box below. But yeah, it's it feels good. I love, the work that I do. I'm a helper, I'm a healer, I'm a change maker. But I want some time to just be with my family. And he wants it too. We're both trying to get monetized on YouTube. So you're here. Please subscribe. We also have our shared YouTube channel, It's a Real Podcast, with our podcast, right? And then he has his individual channels, Oso the Therapist and Smartt Love with 2 T's. I believe they're all links in the description box below. But yeah, passive and residual income. And then when I have time off from being stressed, having to work, then I can start to write again. There was more peace when I was younger, before the weight of the adult responsibilities weighed me down. And I'm like, we could do so much more as far as enjoying our lives and being present in them, And we often have conversations about, what it was like before screens and before industrialization and stuff. And it's like they literally had time to map out the stars. They had time to see patterns of life. Like where in the sky the sun rises and where in the sky the sun sets. Or where the sun is, the highest? I forget, the summer solstice. When I was in Mexico, they had built a building that captured, because mind you, we're closer to the equator, that captured the sun on the summer solstice in the middle of the building. And it's like, you gotta pay attention to some shit to build a building for that, you know? But yeah. And we're gonna raise our kids to be in balance. Human and nature has to be in balance. Humans been acting like we are the gods over this earth. We're not. We're not. This planet will outlive us. It may look different because we done fucked it up, but it will outlive us. Because if anything, Mother Earth gonna show how powerful she is. Look at COVID. I'm just saying. God, it's been going on 2 years of this shit. Jesus. But yeah. So stay tuned for more of these How to Be in Balance episodes, because we gotta reconnect. We gotta do something. We are not on a sustainable path right now. We haven't been. And there's such a light, such a hope with renewable energy and sustainability and veganism and just being more intentional about trying to be in balance with this planet that we share, you know? Or the fact that there's an increase in health and wellness, you know, with therapy. People are healing. The fact that the legalization of marijuana is coming, and that can lead so many people to enlightenment, to a heightened self-awareness if they use sativa. There's so many possibilities for the way that we could go, the utopia we could create, if only we had the intention. But I'm doing my part. I'm trying to teach all of you. So stay tuned for more. Peace and love. And remember to subscribe.